So I was talking to a Palestinian friend yesterday. He lives in the West Bank. And he sent me this very scary image of a photo of him with a target on his face. And he told me that this photo was found on a Israeli settler group chat. And there are other images of Palestinians circulating on this group chat where they are basically hunting Palestinians and killing them. They have already been successful at killing some of the Palestinians in this group chat. And under the photos of these Palestinians, they have their names, where they live, their age, their occupation, and basically they make up stuff like, this person hates Jewish people, this person calls for the death of Israel. My friend works for a humanitarian organization, so they are making these false claims to justify them killing Palestinians. My immediate response was to tell him that he needs to get out of town, to leave his city. And he tells me that there's no way for him to leave the city because the Israeli army, the IDF, is patrolling the main roads, and the Israeli settlers are patrolling the back roads. So for him to leave right now would be a suicide mission. And I think for many people, you would think if you were in his position, you would call the police or the army. Palestinians don't have an army. Palestinians have something called the Palestinian authorities. And the Palestinian authorities work directly with Israel. They sell Palestinians out. They do not protect Palestinians. And this is the realization of the experience of a Palestinian, is that there is no one protecting Palestinians. In this group chat, where Israeli settlers are sharing photos of Palestinians, they have already been successful in killing some of the Palestinians in the group chat whose photos they are sharing. This is a very scary situation, and I wanted to share this with you guys because I want you to understand the gravity of this situation. There are people who are actively killing innocent Palestinians, and there is no one there to hold them accountable. They are working in the favor of the Israeli government. The Israeli government is so far right that they look at these Israeli settlers who are committing these acts of violence on Palestinians as their heroes. Right now, all eyes are on Gaza, which is very understandable. But there is something happening in the West Bank. There is a slow genocide and ethnic cleansing that has been happening for the past decade in the West Bank. And right now, Israeli settlers and the Israeli government and the Israeli army are using this to their advantage. And I wanted to share this with you guys because I want you to know that these Palestinians in the West Bank, they have no army. There is no Hamas there. There is no one coming to protect them. Majority of my Palestinian friends live in the West Bank. And I feel that it is my moral obligation to try to do anything I can to save them. Even if it means just letting you know the truth of what is happening.